These are cool. They float. They actually don't sink. Excuse me. What do they use these limerick hooks for, the mustad ones? Whipping?
Primarily for grubs.
Grubs?
Yeah, because the limerick, it's a long shank.
Okay.
So they primarily use it for whipping.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. What kind of hooks do they use when they use bread? Like,
For bread?
yeah. Doesn't matter really.
I would use probably like a MZ or the AH hook.
Okay.
Or that Papipi hook.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. What are the most popular AH hook sizes? You know? Like if somebody had a couple in their tackle box.
I think it would be 14 or 12.
14 or 12, okay. What do they catch with those? They just whip small.
Small grubs, you catch like a coolie or big scat.
Okay.
Pink California, maybe some albacore.
Oh, okay.
Curious, is that real?
I think I see stuff in them.
Alright guys, so they have a ton of grubs here. All different sizes and colors. They have hammer bombs. They have really cool grubs. I love these colors. They have like a shine in them. This one's called Obake. It's kind of a purple, kind of silver. People love the motor oil around here. Squid, white, silver. Different brands. We got different brands here. Floats, bobbers. Speaky rigs. They have these little papio lures. It looks like a little bucktail, but I'm pretty sure you just burn it across the surface. It's pretty cool. I've never seen that before. I'm actually gonna pick one of those up. They have the kaku lures here. SP minnows. These flies are so expensive.
Really? Would it be really good for like right up on the boat? I said it'd be really good for like a hand line right up on the boat. People have success with the hard jigs?
Yep.
Oh, like Ono, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
So I've run the, you know, like the crystal minnows, but those don't run more than 5 feet deep. They're too small. Do they? Yeah, but Nomad, they make a popper that has so much stuff with it. Chuganoris or something like that. That from the Marshalls, you can actually pop them. Yeah, they do really well. Our waters are really, really well. 20 to 25 miles. Yeah, it's constant. It just doesn't go away. So if you go on the protected side of the island, you just get the swells. If you go on the yeah, it makes it easier, right? You just stay the same direction. At least you know what you got.
Yeah, at least you know what's coming now.
How big do you think that mahi is?
High 30s, 40s.
Really? That's it? Wow.
You just gotta get it out there. Yeah. Well, because
Okay guys, so we made it back to California. I first want to start off by saying thanks to Hanapaa Fishing Store for letting me film. I also want to thank Eva Beach Buy and Sell for reaching out to me and helping me try to locate some of my gear. So as usual, I picked up a couple things in Hawaii. The first thing I got is this Nikko baits, Super Crab, 6 inches. Nikko baits make some really cool, interesting looking baits. Great colors. Super realistic. I want to catch a lingcod with this thing. I got a couple packs of hooks. These are packs of 100 and they're the style AH style hooks by the Zuo brothers. I like to buy these when I'm in Hawaii because they're hard to find in this area. They work well for perch. So I got 3 different sizes. Next I got some flies. And whenever I find some flies that are cheap, I always pick them up because they're normally expensive and they're kind of hard to make. I've got some soft plastics. These are Hanapa'a brand Grubs. They call these buggas. They have really nice eyes. I like how they're fat on the head. It stays on really well. I got some squid strips. I also picked up some jigs. I love my jigs. This one is a unique one called a slow bee. It's tiny. So I've never seen a lure like this before. It's fat, so I think it wobbles as it goes down. Kind of like a slow jig. I picked up this Shimano Colt Sniper, and this is a small profile bait, but it has the hardware to land big fish. It was actually designed for those big bluefin, yellowfin tunas because sometimes they're keyed in on really small baits, and if you don't have anything small, then they won't even bite it. And you'll be super frustrated because they'll be boiling on the water eating these little micro baits and they just won't even touch your bait. But what makes it difficult using small lures is they don't normally have the hardware that can handle those 50+ pound tunas. So this jig is really awesome. It's super heavy. It's almost pure lead. The outside is plastic, but the inside is leaded. And you can cast this thing a mile, and it can handle those big fish. So I picked up some more Grubs. I really like these colors in pearl white. Also this silver blue. So I picked up 2 hammer bombs unleaded, 1.75 ounce, and I picked up 1 floating hammer bomb. We'll be giving away one of these in our giveaway. Stay tuned for that. And if you're using hammer bombs fishing for mempachi at night, you would want to use one of these glow sticks. They're about 75 cents and they're really easy to put on your line. When you're fishing at night, it's hard to tell where the hammer bomb is. So if you put this next to the hammer bomb, you can always tell the depth or where it is. It also attracts the fish. So while we were in Hawaii, we received a package from P-Line, and this couldn't have come at a better time. They sent us a bunch of fluorocarbon braid, different swivels, and split ring pliers, as well as different shrimp flies and halibut spreader bars. They carry a line of fluorocarbon called Shinsei, and this is 100% fluorocarbon made in Japan. But what makes this line special is it has a little bit of stretch to it, which fluorocarbon normally doesn't, while still keeping the stiffness that you want in a fluorocarbon. In my opinion, if your fluorocarbon isn't stiff, you might as well be using monofilament. So fluorocarbon is a lot denser. I think it's 5 times denser than monofilament. So fluorocarbon sinks while monofilament rises. So if any of you guys are planning to go down to Southern California and hunt those bluefin tuna, yellowfin tunas, I would suggest bringing multiple pound tests of fluorocarbon just in case you run into some bigger fish. You can bump up your leader, or if they're not biting 40 pound, you can go down to 30 or 20 or 15. So we got 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 50, 80, and 100. All right, so moving on, we got some braid in 30 pound and 65 pound. If you guys never used 8-stranded braid before, you're really missing out. 8-stranded braids get maybe 10 to 20% more distance than those 4-stranded braids. The reason why is it's more rounded, and which makes it more smoother, and that gives it less resistance when you're casting. It lines up better on your spool. It prevents wind knots. So braid is something that you don't cheap out on, or else you'll just get so many headaches fishing. Also, if you're not getting the distance that you like, try scaling down your braid. If you were using a 65 pound braid and you switch down to a 30, you would get at least 10 to 20% again more distance. So choosing the right braid is really important when you're casting for distance. We got 3 different types of swivels. One is a rolling swivel, another is a quick snap swivel, and the last one is a rolling bead chain. Then they sent us a multi-tool with the split ring attachment on the end. That's always really helpful. And then they sent us a whole bunch of shrimp flies and halibut spreader bars. So the rules for this giveaway is you have to like this video, you have to subscribe, and you have to comment below what state you live in. This giveaway includes this multi-tool, 3 different types of swivels, 1 hammer bomb, 30 pound braid, and 2 sets of Grubs. So currently we're at 2,000 subscribers, and I'll pick a winner when we hit 3,000 subscribers. Hopefully that'll allow more people to enter the contest. So I really appreciate everybody watching till the end, and I'll see you next time.